think twice before you learn how to kill something. But there's something else that you don't actually learn how to kill. It's relentless, dangerous, voiceless, merciless. It was nothing but human. It was something that was half human and half gadget. This thing was dangerous. Not only was it dangerous to anyone, it was dangerous to anything. It was called the Terminator. So I'm going to reveal you the darkest truth about humanity on how humanity became robots. What would happen if you put a human's brain inside the computer? Well, you only get one thing: the Terminator. A dark and terrifying representation of a former human body morphed with mechanical parts, mechanical technology. No sympathy, no nothing. Just a deadly, walking, talking mechanical predator in the face of a human, but also the blood of a machine. This machine wasn't just terrifying, it is the terror itself. When humanity made robots, they just realized it was a mistake. Robots are dangerous, they're deadly, they don't sympathize, they don't show mercy, they show no sympathy at all. The Terminator is something that you shouldn't be messing with. Although some fans believe that this was fake, but it was actually real. The Terminator wasn't just a horror film made by James Cameron, it was real. A dark representation of humanity stripped away only to be coming back as something it wasn't supposed to be. The Terminator is more than just a cybernetic force of evil, it was evil itself. Stripping away humanity, but only to have it merge with two different things. One, the Terminator is a machine. Two, it's human. But that gives you one idea alone. What would happen if humanity was the machine? What happens if machines took over humanity? What happens if humans turned against each other as robots? Well, you get this: cybernetic warfare. When Skynet first unleashed the Terminator 800 model on Sarah Connor, that gives you one detail alone. The Terminator is not a regular serial killer. It's an assassin, a cybernetic force of evil that doesn't stop, it doesn't show mercy, and no sympathy at all. The Terminator is something dark, something that humanity caused by accident. But then you realize something else. Machinery is the type of fear that humans would soon create on accident. Humans are not the monsters that became what they are now. Humans become the monster. They created them. They forced them. They made them animated. The Terminator is something dark, something terrifying, something vicious, something that never explains itself. It doesn't need to be reasoned with. All it wants is to murder. What makes a murder machine deadly is not because of its use, it's the way how it serves. The Terminator has only one service alone: to serve Skynet and erase humanity from planet Earth. This could likely be the most darkest theory in humanity. Think about it straight. When you read the title, The Terminator, it doesn't mean, oh, it just terminates. You have to read it again. It reads, a cybernetic human in the form of a human and half robot. Think about what that title all means. The Terminator actually means it's a cybernetic, terrifying object that is half object and half human being. The Terminator wasn't just dark, it was terrifying. A nightmarish act that humans would soon realize that they are not the monsters. They become monsters because what makes the Terminator a real monster? It's not because of its use or its purpose, nor does it serve. Its real purpose of being an actual monster in sci-fi history was because of one thing, and that would be two different things alike. Merging a human brain cell to a computer was a big mistake. The Terminator wasn't just a robot, it was something that was in its former human self. When you combine human self with a non animate object like a machine, that's when you realize the mistake that you're about to make. The Terminator is the true terror that wiped out humanity in the future. And guess what? When robots take over, no humanity could survive. Just machines mindlessly taking over a civilization that once claimed their own. The Terminator and other evil robots in this universe don't just take over humanity, they wipe out humanity. They became the dominant force that ruled us all. The Terminator wasn't just a figure of imagination, it's the fear that humans make. It's the fear that doesn't speak for itself, it only learns. Thank you for watching. Make sure that you go comment, like, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And write down in the comments on suggestions on what is your favorite theory among us all.